What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of um, Gaming with me, with Sean Babcock. I'm Sean Babcock. Once again, go and like, subscribe, join my page, join my Twitch, join my TikTok, and join me here on YouTube. Y'all like and subscribe, and let's get to gaming. We're finna get ready and have some fun with gaming again today, y'all. Um, so come on in, enjoy, and let's have some fun, man. Let's do it. All right. Again, I will be broadcasting on TikTok as well. So you all come on in and join, come on in and join. I'm getting ready to do my put my TikTok up, so I know a lot of my followers are on TikTok as well too. So come on in, go on and join in, and let's have some fun with gaming, y'all. Let's go on and do it. What it do? What it do? What it do? TikTok. It's your boy Sean. Once again, we back here on some gaming. We're getting ready to do some gaming again, man. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun, y'all. Here we go. Whoa.
My son is 29.
All right, y'all. Here we go. TikTok. Here we go. YouTube. And all right, y'all. Here we go. TikTok. Here we go. YouTube. And here we go. Twitch. All right, we're playing against Tulsa. All right, we're playing against Tulsa.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are...
Ooh, it's a raining game. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a raining game. That's what I'm talking about. As we'll see, a squad from the Americas, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. 28 Sports, I'm Rick Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started.
See what I can do against Tulsa.
Ooh, from inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Get off me.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Touchdown.
Makes the grab at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, yeah.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Yeah.
The Golden Hurricane offense gets its first crack in this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Also trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
The backfield.
They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's raining. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense, keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Motion from the wide receiver. Smith wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
Got me again.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Breaks into the open. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Smith dropping the pass. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give on the option.
There it is. There it is. Go free.
He's at the 40.
Yes, sir.
The 20. Touchdown.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Tulsa wasting no time. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch near the 50. He's going to get loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Looking for the end zone. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's in for the score. Touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here.
1-0, let's go. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left in the second quarter.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little orb out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Got him.
Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Oh, there it is. There it
Heels
is.
the punt and try to pick up some yards. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner is stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first. They'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Smith dropping the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Peace. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag run.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clears the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. And at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff. It's Rainey. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Handoff to the single back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the There he goes! And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. give to the running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Finds his man. It's Winston. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touchdown. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Going right to work up top. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Skips away from pressure. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Takes a handoff. It's Diggs. Powers through the defender. Got enough for the 1st. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're up by 21 over Kent State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the move from inside his spot. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab down the left side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, you had to move the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Grabbed in the middle. It's a five. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Brings into the open. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long, still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give and tick, 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 tick. Oh, what a move to get room. He's loose on the road. Inside the tick. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues. About to go 8-0. Run continues.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense. Contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated.
Now on first down from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Pulls it in. It's Winston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
Got it in the middle. It's Avan. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down. Hits the accelerator to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. A 49-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's carry on. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Admiral Amazing Brand 44 Top Viewer Streambrew.com.
All right, y'all. I'll be back in a little bit. All right.